Stop for a moment and ask yourself, how many times have you heard someone say, avocados are the perfect food, eat as many as you want? That sounds comforting, doesn't it? But here's the truth. No food on earth, not even the healthiest one, is meant to be eaten without thought. Avocados can be amazing, but the way most people consume them today, without boundaries, without balance, can quietly work against the very health they're seeking. Think about it. Avocados are loaded with healthy fats, potassium, and fiber. But too much fat, even the good kind, can slow your digestion, make you feel sluggish, and cause your body to store what it doesn't need. People believe if it's good, then more must be better. That's not how the body works. Just like water is essential for life, but if you drink 10 liters in one sitting, it becomes toxic. Balance is the law of nature. Another mistake is pairing avocados with the wrong foods. Spread on bread, stacked with processed meats, drenched in sugary sauces, suddenly what was healthy has become a burden for your digestive system. The stomach doesn't process all foods at the same speed, and when you mix heavy fats with refined carbs, you create fermentation, bloating, and fatigue. Instead of energizing you, the meal steals your energy. Timing matters too. Eating a heavy avocado meal late at night forces your body to digest fat when it should be repairing, cleaning, and restoring itself. You might sleep, but your system is still working overtime, leaving you drained the next morning. The body runs on rhythm, and food should serve that rhythm, not fight it. And then there's the illusion of the superfood. People treat avocados like a magic pill, thinking one fruit can cover for all the bad choices. But health doesn't work that way. No single food, no matter how nutrient-dense, can save a poor lifestyle. If your diet is unbalanced, if your sleep is neglected, if your stress is unchecked, an avocado will not fix it. The wisdom in books like Food Rules reminds us, eat food, not too much, mostly plants. Simple, clear, timeless. The power of food lies not just in its quality, but in the way it's consumed. Moderation, mindfulness, and respect for balance. This is the foundation of real health. So stop eating avocados like they are candy, endless and harmless. Instead, eat them with awareness, with portion, and with balance. Let them serve your health, not sabotage it. Because true health is never about one food. It's about the harmony of everything you put into your body, day after day. Avocados are often called the perfect fruit, and for good reason. They are packed with vitamins, minerals, fiber, and heart-healthy fats. But here's the part most people don't talk about. The danger doesn't lie in the avocado itself. It lies in how people eat it. You see, the body doesn't just respond to nutrients, it responds to quantity, timing, and context. When you eat avocados the wrong way, too much, too often, or in poor combinations, you can actually turn something good into something harmful. It's like putting too much oil into an engine. The oil is necessary, but overflow it and the whole machine starts to suffer. Most people eat avocados as if they are unlimited, as though 1, 2, even 3 a day is harmless. But the body isn't built to handle that kind of fat load at once. Yes, it's good fat, but fat is still dense, and it demands energy to break down. Over time, that excess fat can slow digestion, stress the liver, and make you feel heavy instead of energized. That's why moderation matters. 1 avocado can nourish, but 3 can burden. The other mistake is treating avocados as a free pass food, something you can pile onto anything. Add it to fried meals, spread it on refined carbs, or mix it with sugar-filled dressings, and suddenly the healthy fruit is part of an unhealthy storm inside your gut. The problem isn't the avocado, it's the way it's being eaten. And when we ignore this truth, we start blaming food instead of our habits. This is why I say avocados are healthy, but eating them the wrong way can create hidden health risks. It's not about fear, it's about awareness. Every bite you take either works for you or against you. When you eat with balance, avocados can strengthen your heart, fuel your brain, and stabilize your energy. But when you eat without thought, even the healthiest foods can become a problem. Portion size is one of the most overlooked truths when it comes to eating avocados. People hear good fat and assume that means unlimited fat. But the body doesn't work that way. Every bite of avocado is dense with calories, and while those calories carry nutrients, they still add up. When you cross the line of what your body can actually use, That extra energy has to be stored somewhere, and most of the time, it gets stored as fat. Think of it this way. If one avocado gives your body the exact amount of fat-soluble nutrients it can process, then a second or third avocado doesn't double the benefit, it doubles the burden. It's like pouring water into a glass that's already full. At first it refreshes, but soon it spills over, creating a mess. The body handles excess the same way. Too much fat, even from avocados, slows digestion, makes you feel heavy, and can leave you tired instead of energized. Portion is also about respecting how powerful food really is. A small slice of avocado can stabilize blood sugar, support brain function, and keep you satisfied for hours. But when you go overboard, the very food that was meant to help you can weigh you down. This is why so many people say, "I eat healthy, but I still feel tired and can't lose weight." It's not that the food is bad, it's that the portion is out of balance. So the real secret isn't just what you eat, but how much. With avocados, less is often more. One moderate serving can unlock their full potential, but overeating them will only overwhelm the body. Respect the portion, and the food becomes your ally. Ignore it, and the same food becomes your enemy. One of the biggest mistakes people make with avocados is not the avocado itself, but what they eat it with. Food isn't just about individual nutrients, it's about combinations. The stomach is not a blender. It doesn't just mix everything together and digest it all at once. Each type of food has its own pace, its own chemistry, its own demands on the digestive system. When you put the wrong things together, even a healthy food like avocado can turn against you. Think about what usually happens. Avocado smeared on white bread, avocado stacked on processed meats, avocado mashed into sugary dressings or sauces. Suddenly, the fruit that was supposed to heal your body is partnered with refined carbs, preservatives, and sugar. What does that mean for your digestion? It means the fats in avocado, which are slow and steady to digest, are mixed with foods that ferment quickly, like bread or sugar. The result is gas, bloating, sluggishness, and sometimes even inflammation. The food doesn't energize you, it drains you. And here's the irony. People then blame the avocado. They'll say, "I tried eating avocados, but they made me feel heavy." The truth is, it wasn't the avocado, it was the combination. When paired with whole foods, fresh vegetables, or eaten in moderation on its own, avocado becomes powerful. But when paired with refined junk, it becomes part of the problem. Your body works best when you give it harmony, not conflict. Imagine trying to run two different types of fuel through the same engine. One burns fast, the other burns slow. The machine struggles, sputters, and breaks down. That's exactly what happens when you combine the wrong foods. Avocados were meant to nourish, but only if you let them work in the environment they were designed for. So stop sabotaging the power of this fruit by mixing it with foods that weaken you. Eat it with intention, and you'll feel the energy. Eat it carelessly, and you'll feel the cost. Timing is everything when it comes to food, and avocados are no exception. Most people don't think about when they eat, they only think about what they eat. But your body runs on rhythm, a natural clock designed to align with energy, rest, repair, and digestion. When you eat avocados at the wrong time, like late at night, you disrupt that rhythm, and instead of helping your health, the food begins to work against you. Avocados are rich in fat, and fat takes longer to digest than almost anything else. When you eat a heavy avocado meal right before bed, your body isn't resting, it's working overtime trying to process those fats. That means your energy the next day is stolen. You wake up groggy, heavy, or craving sugar because your system never had the chance to fully restore itself. Instead of giving your body fuel, you've handed it a late-night workload. On the other hand, eating avocados earlier in the day allows your body to use those healthy fats as steady, slow-burning energy. In the morning or afternoon, that fat supports brain focus, stabilizes your blood sugar, and keeps hunger away. The same avocado that weighs you down at night becomes the fuel that powers you during the day. Timing changes everything. It's the same principle you'll find echoed in timeless wisdom about fasting and mindful eating. There is a season for eating and a season for resting. Ignore this and you confuse the body. Respect it and you align with the way the body was designed. So don't just ask, should I eat avocados? Ask, when should I eat them? Because eating the right food at the wrong time can be just as damaging as eating the wrong food at the right time. Health isn't only about choices, it's about timing those choices in harmony with your body's natural rhythm. Balance is the rule that governs real health, and it's where so many people go wrong with avocados. Somewhere along the way, avocados became labeled a superfood, and that word creates a dangerous illusion. People start to believe that one food can do it all, that one fruit can cover every gap in their diet. So they lean too heavily on it, eating avocados day after day, thinking they've found a shortcut to health. But there are no shortcuts, only balance. Every food, no matter how powerful, has limits. Avocados are rich in healthy fats, but they don't give you all the protein your muscles need, all the vitamins your brain requires, or the variety of minerals your body depends on. If you rely on one food, you miss the orchestra of nutrients that only a diverse diet can provide. Health doesn't come from a solo instrument. It comes from the harmony of the whole band. The danger of obsession is subtle. You may feel good at first, full of energy, convinced you've found the miracle fruit. But over time, the cracks begin to show. Stalled weight loss, digestive discomfort, or nutrient imbalances. That's because your body was never designed to thrive on just one food. It was designed for variety. Look at nature itself. No tree grows only one season. No field produces only one plant forever. Nature thrives on diversity, cycles, and balance. The same law applies to your plate. Rotate your foods, mix your nutrients, and let avocados be a part of the pattern, not the whole picture. So remember this, there is no single savior food. Not avocados, not kale, not any so-called superfood. True health is not about worshiping one ingredient, but about weaving balance through every choice you make. That balance, not obsession, is what brings lasting strength and energy. Awareness is the final piece of the puzzle, and it may be the most important one. Too often, people focus only on the food itself, its nutrients, its label, its reputation, and forget to pay attention to how they eat it. But the body doesn't just digest food, it digests habits, emotions, and patterns. Eating without awareness turns even the healthiest foods into missed opportunities. Think about it. How often do you see people eating avocados in a rush, mindlessly spreading them on bread, or consuming them while distracted? They don't notice portion, they don't notice combinations, and they don't even notice how their body feels afterward. Without awareness, eating becomes automatic, and automatic eating always leads to imbalance. Awareness means slowing down and asking simple questions. Am I hungry or just bored? Am I pairing this food wisely or carelessly? Am I eating in a way that fuels my body or sabotages it? These questions may seem small, but they unlock wisdom that no nutrition label can teach. They put you back in control, instead of letting habit control you. Books like Mindful Eating remind us that the act of eating is not just about survival, it's about connection. When you eat with awareness, you begin to notice the subtle effects. How avocado in moderation fuels your energy, how overeating it makes you sluggish, how pairing it with whole foods lifts you up, and how mixing it with junk drags you down. Awareness transforms food from something you consume into something that teaches you. So yes, avocados can be powerful, but the real power lies in the way you approach them. With awareness, they become a tool for health. Without it, they become just another habit that blinds you to the truth. The secret isn't hidden in the fruit, it's hidden in the way you choose to eat it.